back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Tanya. I'm a cash stuffer and budgeter here on YouTube. Today we're going to be doing the budget for week 3 of September. So it's a little delayed. If you had watched my cash stuffing video that I just posted for week 2, I said that I had COVID, so everything's a little bit behind. So this is actually going to be posted after I got paid, with the cash stuffing for this week to follow after that. So let's get right down to it and see how we're going to budget for week 3. We're going to go to our calendar real quick and we're going to take a peek. So as you can see, if I zoom in, our pay period for week 3 of September starts on the 15th. My subscriptions I send to my credit card. Those are for my bills and monthly and subscriptions that I get. And if you go to my bill section here, you'll see I have an assortment of monthly and annual bills. How I get the 180 is I determined a weekly payment that I could pay my card to pay off these bills, or to pay these bills, I should say. So then I don't have to worry about the specific due date for each one of them, since there's quite a bit of them. It will keep me more focused and just kind of give me a more stable amount that I can manage the rest of my budget. So that is always paid on Fridays, or I always send that to my card on Fridays. And then also I have life insurance that comes out of my bank account, so I have to make sure that I have the $30 in there. So with that information, we move on to week 3, and I'll just fill in the top here. This is going to be going from the 15th to the 21st. And from my hospital, I'll be getting paid $1,836, so a little bit more this week than previous weeks because it was the week of a holiday, so I got time and a half for that night that I worked. So we have $180 for subscriptions coming down to the bill section. We don't have anything for car insurance this week or renter's insurance. We do need $30 for life insurance. No gas this week and no electric. That will be coming out within the next 2 weeks. And so that total is $210. So then moving down, I have expenses. So we allot $250 for food. That includes groceries plus eating out, $30 for gas, and $10 for coffee. That is not pulled out in cash. I actually send that money to my card and use the card and monitor how much I'm spending to make sure I'm within those limits. I do like to get points for my credit card use, and it just makes sense for us because it's a card that we share. So the total for that is $290. So moving down, each week I send $150 to a separate checking account that will pull my Target credit card payment. That is a card that I've had since before college, and so it's something that I've been paying off for a while. It's 0% interest, so I just pay 10% of what's due. And sometimes I do send too much to the checking account, so I'll always check the balance at the end. I call that sort of a buffer that I will then move to stuffing in my sinking funds and savings if there is leftover at the end of the month. But I just send that a $150 to make sure that there is enough to be pulled to pay the minimum payment on that card. So we don't know how much we'll send to Chase in the form of debt until we're done with our sinking funds and savings. So moving up to our sinking funds, I'm going to give Molly 100 because we always give Molly 100, and there's nothing special we need in addition to that. Vacation's going to get 100, especially while we have a few trips coming up in the next month and a half. Self-care is going to get 25 because I do want to start saving one for my hair appointment that's coming up in November, but also I am getting my nails done for these trips. Health will get 10 for copays, and Jay's going to get 10 because his birthday is coming up. Gifts, we're going to give 50 because we have some baby gifts that we've been purchasing for friends and birthday gifts. And then car maintenance is going to get 50 as I save up for a new car. And budget with Tanya is going to get 10. Miscellaneous is just going to get 20. And then each week we give house cleaning 90. Home's going to get 20 this week. And Christmas is going to get 50 because we got to start buffing that up a bit. And Disney's not going to get anything because we just got back from Disney, and baby will get 20. So let's add that up and see what the total is for that. So we have $555 for our sinking funds. And then next is our savings. And so emergency is going to get its normal 25. Because we made a little bit more because the holiday, I'm going to put a little bit more in something fancy. So I'm going to put 90. We'll cross that off, that savings challenge. And then 60 in our $3,000 savings challenge. For our 1K savings challenge, we're going to actually give 25, and we did finish crossing off the 20s. However, I'm going to use that to cross off some of the 5s, 10s, and 15s. Because if you saw my cash stuffing video that was just posted for week 2, I do think we're going to use some of that for Christmas to make up just how we don't have a lot in our actual Christmas envelope. And then we scratched off 80 for our platinum challenge. So if you don't know, it's a little out of order, but I do have a $1,000 savings challenge, $2,000 savings challenge, a $3,000, and this is 4. I know I have a bunch of savings challenges, and I'm trying to finish them. They were just really fun and exciting, and I had just made these 2, so I wanted to do them both. This one I bought because I love Pink X budgets, and I loved that savings challenge idea with scratching the numbers. And the 1K, I love Budget with Amanda, so I wanted to try that. I probably won't have this many savings challenges going on at once. If anything, I might end up getting Pink X Budget's Diamond Challenge, which is more money. So we can save a little bit more. I forget specifically how much it is, but I want to say I'd be stuffing almost like double. It'd be like 160 and stuff like that a month, but I'm going to try to kind of finish some of these so that we can narrow them down. Anyways, so let's add this up. And that is 280. So how I figure out what we're going to put to chase towards debt is I start with what I got in my paycheck, so $18.36. We subtract the bills. We subtract the expenses. Subtract the Target payment. Subtract the sinking funds, and then subtract our savings, and that leaves us with $351. And that is what we're going to give to Chase. Oops. And so let's total up debt so it's all even. 501. So if we add all these up, all the totals up, it should be 1836. So 501. So let's start over. So we have 210 plus 290 plus 501 plus 555 plus 280, 1836. Great. So coming down here, what's going to go to the card is we'll put Target, and we'll put 150 for that, and then Chase. So what I send to Chase is not only the debt payment, but also $290 in terms of expenses, and then $180 to pay the subscriptions. So that is $821. And in terms of the Chase payment, I am very close, within, hopefully by next year, shouldn't be paying debt on that, and then Target should be my only one. That's what it's looking like based on my math, so that's really exciting. But what we're going to take out in cash will be for sinking funds and savings, so that's 555 plus 280, and that is 835, and then we leave 30 in the bank for our life insurance. And so after I do all that, I move to the next page, which I've sort of filled out a little bit for my denomination breakdown, where I put down the amounts of the cash that I'm taking out and the denominations I would like. And then I won't bore you with the details, so I won't finish it here, but then I go to the bank and I take it out. So that's it for the budget. And I thank everyone for watching, and I can't wait to hang with you all for the week 3 cash stuffing coming up soon. Have a great rest of the week. Bye.